Does she really like me? Or am I just deluding myself? You ever walk away from talking to a girl and think, bro, was that flirting? Or am I just making stuff up again? Yeah, we've all been there. One minute, she's smiling, laughing, remembering weird little details, and the next minute, you're scared to read it wrong and look stupid. But here's the thing, my guy. Women rarely make it obvious. So, in this video, I'm breaking down 7 real signs she sees you as more than just a friend. Number 1. She remembers the little stuff. And I'm not talking about your name or what you do for work. I mean, the random things even you forgot, you said, like your favorite late-night snack. The fact that you hate pineapple on pizza, or that your dog goes crazy every time the vacuum turns on. That's not just her being nice, bro. That's interest. People naturally lock in on details when someone stands out to them. So if she brings up something small from a conversation you had days ago, that's a green light most guys miss. You're not just background noise to her. You're in her head. And be honest, would someone who sees you as just another guy really remember all that? Next, pay attention to this one because it's subtle. When she's with you, she's actually with you. Her phone stays down, her eyes are on you, and she's not just waiting for her turn to talk, she's locked into what you're saying. That's very different from polite conversation. A girl can smile, nod, and still be mentally somewhere else. But when she talks to everyone else like background noise, then turns to you like you're the main character, that means something. And let's be real. In a world where everybody's glued to a screen, undivided attention is rare. So if she's giving you that kind of focus consistently, don't brush it off. Attention is emotional investment, my guy. This one is subtle, but it matters a lot. If she keeps finding little ways to keep the conversation alive, pay attention. You say, all right, I should head out. And suddenly she's got one more question, one more story, one more reason to stay in the moment with you. Same thing over text. The convo should have died like 3 messages ago, but somehow she revives it with a random joke, a follow-up, or a, wait, one more thing. That's not nothing, bro. When a girl wants connection, she gives the interaction oxygen, instead of letting it fade out. So don't just listen to what she's saying. Watch whether she's trying to keep you in her world a little longer. Watch her body language around you. Not one random move, but the pattern. She leans in when you talk, holds eye contact, that lingers a beat too long, smiles with her eyes, fixes her hair, and suddenly her voice gets softer. That stuff matters, especially if she's more casual, loud, or guarded with other people. But around you, her whole energy gets warmer and more tuned in. That's the difference. A single gesture means nothing. Repeated signals? Different story. Attraction usually shows up in the body before it ever comes out of the mouth. So if her presence feels softer, closer, and more intentional whenever you're around, don't ignore that, my guy. Her body may be saying what she's not ready to say yet. This one is kind of wild because it looks accidental on the surface. She keeps popping up around you. She replies to your story fast, joins the same group convo, picks the seat near you, or somehow ends up at the exact little social moments where you are. That's what I call orbiting. She's not making some huge dramatic move, but she keeps staying in your space. And no, that doesn't always mean obsession, bro. It usually means interest. When someone likes you, they look for low-pressure ways to become a familiar part of your world. So if she keeps showing up just enough to stay on your radar, ask yourself this: are all those random coincidences really random? Pay attention if she gets curious about your dating life. She asks what kind of girl you're into, whether you're seeing anyone, or goes just a little quiet when you mention some other girl. Bro, that's usually not casual curiosity. That's reconnaissance. She's trying to figure out if she has a shot without putting herself all the way out there. And there's a difference. Friends ask for fun. A girl who likes you asks to measure her chances in your world. So, don't be naive and brush that off as small talk. If she keeps checking where you stand romantically, there's a good chance it's because she doesn't see herself as completely outside that picture. And this one right here is the final boss. If she starts showing you the parts of herself that aren't polished, the stress, the fears, the old heartbreak, the stuff she doesn't post or joke about, pay attention. That's bigger than flirting, bro. That means she doesn't just want to impress you. She wants to be understood by you. And women do not open that emotional door for just anybody. That kind of vulnerability is earned. It comes with trust, comfort, and real attachment. So yeah, teasing, eye contact, and chemistry matter. But this is deeper. If she lets you see the fragile side of her, you are not just some random friend in the background anymore. Conclusion: don't overthink it. Read the signals and go for it. Look, one sign by itself could mean nothing. 2 or 3? Now you need to pay attention. Because at that point, you're probably not crazy. And no, you're not just making it up in your head. The real mistake most guys make is sitting there analyzing it for the next 3 months instead of calmly making a move. If she's remembering details, staying present, keeping conversations alive, showing softer body language, orbiting around you, and checking your dating status, those are not random glitches in the matrix, my guy. That's interest. So, trust what you're seeing and take one confident step forward. Nothing weird, nothing forced. Just real. And hey, if you've ever missed signs like this before, drop it in the comments. We've all been there. Subscribe if this helped. And stick around, because in the next video, we're breaking down exactly how to approach her without making it awkward. Sometimes the biggest regret isn't rejection. It's never trying.